Hello, friends. Hi, this is Tahir Hussain. I'm the founder of the Unstoppable Millionaire Academy, the author of the Unstoppable Millionaire book. And I just wanted to introduce myself to let you know that who I am, where I come from. So I've been in the world of business for over 2 decades, created self-made millionaires around the world, have students who have benefited from the Unstoppable Millionaire Academy. And my obsession is around the fact that how do I get to empower you and the people around the world based on the wealth that can be created that is out there waiting for us. So that's a quick one on me. And here's the other part about why am I doing this particular masterclass, creating wealth in difficult times. Because as we realize that the pandemic, no matter which part of the world you are in or you come from, has somehow directly or indirectly impacted and changed our lives forever. So I'm here to let you know that how could you take advantage of what's going on in this time of pandemic? How can you take advantage of that? And how can this pandemic, these difficult times you feel you might be in, allow you to not only just create wealth, but also learn some habits and become financially independent. So that's what this masterclass is all about. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be unique because while people are figuring out how they're going to survive, we're going to talk about how you're going to thrive in the midst of a pandemic and make sure that the next decades of your life, you're financially in a better off position. A very warm welcome. I'm delighted and happy to see you this week. All right. So this week, again, we're on the same topic, making your money work hard for you. Okay. So that's still the same topic. Again, this is to give you an idea of what would you expect from my masterclass, because I'm obsessed with your growth. I'm obsessed with taking wherever you are financially to the next level, or what you think is big. A very warm welcome, my friends. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about how else is your money going to work hard for you. And in this example, we're going to take two things. Number one, budgeting, right? A lot of people think, oh, budgeting is for poor people. Who said that? Budgeting is extremely important for anyone, any corporate, any successful businesses. You, if you want to be successful. So budgeting, and we will talk again a lot more in detail in our master classes, but here's an example what a budgeting is. You take whatever you make, X amount of money goes into expenses, because you need to pay your bills, right? X amount goes into expenses, Y amount goes into investments, Z amount is for whatever lifestyle you want to live, probably. Keeping it simple, right? So that's budgeting in a nutshell. So here's my question for you. Do you budget? And if yes, by all means, share with me how. What percentage goes where? Share with me, right? So the reason this is important is because it gets too overwhelming. And let me give you an example of this. Money always flows. Money always flows somewhere. It can go from the government to the bank, to a loan, to you. It can come from the hours you exchange against the money you get. So let's say I'm making $10,000 a month after putting in 50 hours in a week. That's a lot of hours. So let's say I'm putting 50 hours in a week. So against 200 hours in a month, they give me $10,000. That's an exchange of money, but money flows somewhere. So when I have 10,000, what do I do? Where does it go? Money always flows, just like water. Water always flows, right? Money always flows as well. The question is, where is your money flowing? That is what budgeting allows you to do. It allows you to see what came in and where did it go. Trying to keep it as simple as possible. My objective is not to complicate things. My objective is to explain people out there, and these are the masses out there who have no clue about what budgeting is or how money is going to work hard for you. That's why I'm trying to give you examples so simple that you're like, oh, I get it. That's why we need to do budgeting. Money always goes somewhere. You know, people say, oh my God, the month is still there. I'm out of money. How did that happen? That's called bad budgeting. They're like, oh my God, I wish I could get a pay raise because I can't pay my bills. bad budgeting. I know some of you are like, really? Yes, it is bad budgeting because it goes somewhere. Either there's not too much flowing in, or when what is flown in terms of the money you earn actively or passively, it then depends where that money flows. Okay, so that's called budgeting in a nutshell. So an ideal situation around budgeting is 50% into expenses, 30% into investments, that's what I would call it, and 20% with whatever you need to do in terms of savings, miscellaneous, lifestyles, whatever that be. So 50, 30, 20 rule. That's, by the way, this rule doesn't apply to everyone because it also depends on your wealth portfolio, right? But this is a general guideline for what the rule should look like. Let me know what your budgeting looks like. And if you don't have one, please join my masterclass. It's absolutely free. Learn how it's done, okay? So that's on budgeting. Again, why is this important? Because we want to make sure your money is working hard for you. For you to make sure your money works hard for you, the first thing we have to stop doing is to make sure that your money is working against you. Your money can't work against you and work hard for you at the same time. You have to stop making your money work against you, and that's why the budgeting or the last week, and then you start making your money work for you. Got that? All right, good. The next thing is investments. Something most of us are really, really, really scared of. We don't like to hear this word. Oh my God, it sounds like a lifetime commitment, right? Maybe that's why paying bills is a lifetime commitment. So there you go. Why is this important? Because the richest people on this planet are investors. Yeah, you heard me right. The richest people on this planet are investors. Look at the billionaires, investors, investing in businesses, investing in assets, investing in opportunities, investing in real estate, investing in cryptos. You heard me last week or the week before that I'm going and getting, thinking big, right? Getting $1 million in 30 days in real estate, all right? So that's an example, right? Most people don't do that in a year, in a decade, in a lifetime. Why am I doing that with my investments? Because it allows me, investments allow me to generate a passive income or a portfolio income. A portfolio income is an income where you had, let's say $10,000, that became 20 or 30 or 50 or 100,000 passively. Not because you have to exchange hours against that money. Make sense? So that is why investments are extremely important. Here's my question. What investments do you have and how much money do they make you? In terms of appreciation, in terms of passive income. Get a real estate deal, rent it out, make sure you've got enough positive cash flow coming every month. I know it's not as easy as it sounds. There's a lot of skills you need to learn, but would you mind learning those skills if you could make money for free? This is what passive income is: free money. Passive income is free money because you didn't exchange time against that money. Why would I not want that? That is investments for you. You're with me, right? How many investments do you have? And what have they done so far? We will talk about that in our session, in my masterclass as well, because once you have stopped making money work against you, once you've taken full inventory of where the money is flowing, then we get into the world of investments. Getting you into the mindset of engaging and understanding why investments is the only way you're going to be financially independent, or you will be able to create wealth and retire and be rich. Working till you're 65 is not going to either make you rich. You might retire because your body won't let you work anymore, but you don't want to work till you're 65 years old, retire, and realize, oops, that is not enough money for me. That's why we have investments. That's why we have assets that give you cash flow, assets that allow you to increase your wealth portfolio, or both. Could be those assets. So that's my message for this week. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the masterclass. because we go into so much detail talking about these things and how we can align wherever you are to wherever you want to be. Okay, so I'll see you in my masterclass. So do join me for this absolutely free masterclass on 4th of September, 9 p.m. Malaysian Singapore time, 9 p.m. on 4th of September. Mark your calendars. It's absolutely free. And this masterclass is called Creating Wealth in Difficult Times. Click on the link in my bio or anywhere else where you see the link popping up. And I really look forward to seeing you in my masterclass.